Why hello everyone. Today I will be telling you about my first impressions for Eternal Hope Prologue. That of which it took me about 15 minutes to complete the demo on my stream. Thank you to the dev and publisher Double Hit Games for shedding light on their free demo for me to play. Eternal Hope Prologue is the first act of an upcoming adventure game. Follow the story of TB, a boy who must embark on a journey of love and hope in search of his beloved one's soul. This demo presents the beginning of TB's adventure, the rest of which you can look forward to playing when the full game comes out, which I would imagine would be at some point by the end of 2020 or 2021. I have no idea. But if you're familiar with the game Limbo, then this game will be right up your alley with the interesting twist of adding the feature of changing environmental objects while switching temporarily in the dark world. But don't stay in the mode for too long, or spirits will make you faint and you will be stuck in the dark world forever until, of course, your little pixie friend pulls you out and essentially restarts the checkpoint. So, I for one never finished Limbo though, as I definitely felt very frustrated with how much you needed to precisely jump in certain areas, otherwise you would instantly die, which of course is how many platformers are depending on other mechanics like how much health you have or how much damage you end up taking from the landing of the jump. With that being said though, I definitely do have issues with this game along with what other people on Steam have said for their reviews, which what number one is loading screens should be much quicker, like Super Meat Boy sized quicker, rather than the same pace that is right now in the game, so that a player doesn't end up rage quitting after many deaths and waiting to continue. You can literally just jump right back in with a checkpoint. Especially, we have the technology, you just have to make the code jump to the checkpoint sooner. So with that being said, number two would be more checkpoints. This especially made me angry on the last chapter of the demo, where I kept making mistakes in such a small area that once I died, I had to restart the whole area again, which really annoyed me and made me have to look up to see how long the demo is just to find out I'm at the last chapter. That really just annoyed me. Next up is number three, where climbing down really should be fixed, where the game doesn't tell you to say press down to climb down a ladder or a cliffside. So in my case, I ended up dying many times just to end up having to simply stay in the position I need to and then simply look at the controls and just press down at the right time, while the devs should have made it an automatic system where you're at a ledge to just start doing the animate down animation, and it would then be the player's choice to possibly leap off or go back up, because that would have been much better. And then number four, where you have better fall damage awareness. As you can see in the gameplay, I'm purposely taking my time on ladders, as I have no idea if I leap off too early, could I die similar to jumping off a cliff, or will nothing happen and I can move on with the gameplay. I'm not that big of a fan of platformers, but I will be willing to play the game for the interesting story that the devs are trying to tell while you're trying to go through each area. And speaking of the story, my 2 cents for it is that I just question why the love interest decides to sit on a cliff during a hurricane-sized level event of rain and lightning everywhere. It's just beyond me, because you would think that she would literally not be out in the rain when it's that bad. But anyways, at least that gives a good reason on why you need to try and get her back by collecting pieces of her soul, as if they are Horcrux from Harry Potter, which I can't believe that is an actual word in the dictionary and I didn't have to add that word at all. Anyways, be sure to try the demo for yourself, as it is free, and tell me what you think of it. Please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to know when I upload or live stream in the future. And check out my social media in the description if you're interested in hearing what I have to say on the internet. I thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.